चेक 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 1 2 चेक 1 2 चेक 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 हाँ जी दोस्तों लाल बटन दे शो इंग्लिश पिंग्लिश दे विच तुहाडा सारिਆਂ ਦਾ स्वागत है आजो मेरे नाल दसियो
I think especially in Toronto, like especially for Punjabis, comedy is very new. They go to something, their expectations are so high that they don't even think it's going to come true.
It's not going to, yeah, exactly.
So in a way, their expectations are high and low. Like they think this is going to be bad.
And then if it goes well, they're like pleasantly surprised.
Right? So for them, like this is like, and then yeah, exactly. When it goes well, they're like, oh wow, this is nice.
My comedy is just the English part.
That's who you gotta learn.
The English, yeah. The Punjabi, I don't do it all, but what I find with you guys is that because you speak Punjabi, you draw the crowd in. So you already have their attention. Then it's just up to you to kind of make it funny.
At the body shop, doing something unholy. सुने किसी ने गाना किन्हीं unholy का मतलब पिताजी गर्म हो रहे हैं कुछ अभद्र करते हुए देख लो माता जी कह रहे हो ये गाने आ रहे हैं ये कह रहे सानू सुनो ना ये साढ़े तो यार इतना दे फादर होंगे नहीं बस मेरे डैडी नू शुगर डैडी दे नाते सिर्फ शुगर है मतलब वो तो आज तक किसी बॉडी शॉप से जाके गर्म हुए ही वो छोटा होए तक उन्होंने मुंडा नहीं हुआ
पंजाबी के साथ पता है चक्कर क्या हो जाता है जिनको तो आती है हिंदी उनको अंदर से वो पंजाबी समझ लेते हैं बट वो एडमिट नहीं करना चाहते वो ट्राई नहीं करना चाहते कि हमें पंजाबी भी समझ आ जाती है तो हम जब देसी शो करते हैं तो बोलते हैं हम पंजाबी बोलने लगते हैं वो बोलते हैं कि हमें तो आती नहीं है हाँ और जब हम करते हैं पंजाबी शो तब दूसरे भी आ जाते हैं सारे आ जाते हैं तब सबको समझ आ जाती है सो आई यूज्ड टू गेट स्टक बिफोर पहले मुझे लगता कि यार अभी थोड़े से हिंदी बोलने वाले आ गए हैं तो मेरे सब कुछ प्रिपेयर मैं पंजाबी में करके आया हूँ अभी ऑन द स्पॉट मैं हिंदी में चेंज कर रहा हूँ पर अब मैं नहीं करता अब मैं पंजाबी में करता हूँ और सब समझ आते हैं
आपको पंजाबी समझ आ जाएगी तुम हाँ हम पंजाबी पूछा जी उन्होंने समझ आ जाएंगे यस इन्होंने तो दारू भी नहीं पिया सकते क्योंकि गुजराती तो घट पींदे ने क्योंकि नहीं तो शराब पी के सब कुछ समझ आ जाता बंदे ਨੂੰ
Like with the brown crowds because at Sunny's show I think this is something in my head. I think primarily most of them don't understand English, but they do. It's just that they feel more comfortable when they listen to Punjabi stuff. But if it's funny, it's funny. They're gonna laugh, and not even that. If they see that you're like have confidence, or you're like batameez on stage, then they're gonna listen, right? That's like I remember last 2 weeks at your show, like. Aditya was there and he was just like, I was like, how's this crowd? And he's like, have you watched cricket? And I go, no, I don't have that much time in the day. He's like, there's a field in Australia. And he's like, it's the hardest field. And I was like, okay. And then he went up and did his act and he was right for his act. But then I went up and I did well. So I was like, this field ain't hard for me. Maybe for you, Aditya. I just hit a 6, right? He was shoveling. Right, but javelin.
Yes.
But I think the thing is like you just have to go up and just see where things go. So my sister, she just had a kid, and I'm very excited because I feel like this kid could actually have a real talent, right? And the reason I say this, her child doesn't cry like a normal child. You know, normal children, they just cry and it's annoying, and you're like, oh, shut up. Right? But when this child cries, it's beautiful. It's like music. It's like Gawali, right? Because the child like cries and then stops, right? It's like, right? It's perfect. Just when you think everything's all right, it's like, they're like, this is great. This could work.
Aditya ji ਦੱਸੋ ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਕਿ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਕਰਾਊਡ ਵਰਕ ਦਾ ਐਕਸਪੀਰੀਅੰਸ ਕਿਵੇਂ ਰਿਹਾ
ਦੇਖੋ ਮੈਂ ਇੱਕੋ ਹੀ ਕੀਤਾ ਤੇ ਬੁਰੀ ਤਰ੍ਹਾਂ ਫੇਲ ਹੋਇਆ ਕਰਾਊਡ ਵਰਕ ਸੋ ਇਟਸ ਨਾਟ ਲਾਈਕ ਕਿ ਕਰਾਊਡ ਵਰਕ ਕਰਨਾ ਨਹੀਂ ਚਾਹੀਦਾ ਬਟ ਆਪਣੇ ਜਿਵੇਂ ਆਡੀਅנס ਦੀ ਉਹ ਗੱਲ ਕਰਦੇ ਸੀ ਤਾਂ ਮੈਂ ਇਸ ਕੌਂਟੈਕਸਟ 'ਚ ਕਿਹਾ ਕਿ ਜਿਹੜੇ ਇੰਗਲਿਸ਼ ਕਰਾਊਡ ਆ ਜਾਂ ਹਿੰਦੀ ਕਰਾਊਡ ਆ they are just for the comedy ਉੱਥੇ comedy ਦੇਖਣ ਆਇਆ ਜਾਂ ਕਰਨ ਆਇਆ but ਪੰਜਾਬੀ crowd ਥੋੜਾ ਜਿਹਾ ਇਹ ਹੈ ਕਿ ਉਹ 90% ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਜੱਜ ਕਰਨ ਆਇਆ because he thought that I can do better than him but ਆਏ ਕਿ ਮੈਨੂੰ stage ਨਹੀਂ ਮਿਲਿਆ ਕਿਉਂਕਿ same ਚੀਜ਼ ਹੁੰਦੀ ਹੈ whenever I tell my friends and my relatives that I do this stuff ਅਸੀਂ ਵੀ ਕਰਦੇ ਸੀ ਉਹ ਤਾਂ ਸਾਨੂੰ stage ਨਹੀਂ ਮਿਲਿਆ so this is the so same thing happens so I tried to do the crowd work and then that guy took the advantage because he knew me before. He recognized me and then he told me that he start what we call heckling me. ਉਹਨੇ ਬਾਕੀਆਂ ਦੇ ਨਹੀਂ ਕੀਤਾ because he was not aware of the other people that how they will feel and he took the advantage that I know this guy so I can do anything in his act.
But you also made fun of him knowing that you know him.
Yeah. Exactly.
You failed to mention why he attacked you.
I think that's obvious. That's obvious.
You're a helpless victim. You didn't tell the full story of it. You deserve to get smacked.
Punjabi people just judgmental.
And then you forgot to mention how you attacked him first, and then he was like,
Yeah, I
"Take
attacked."
this," and he came up and attacked you because you deserved it. That's something.
I did the show previous and those were good. Why we are talking about the only show that was bad for me?
You need to tell the whole truth. You're forgetting the most critical piece of the show. How you attacked him first. You didn't just get up.
I was saving
You
myself.
were like, I watched this on YouTube. And then you're like, I didn't see this part on YouTube. I don't know what to do. This is not on YouTube. Somebody pull up their YouTube account. I've never seen someone where this guy was asking for like forgiveness.
ਇਹਦਾ ਬੜੀ ਖਤਰਨਾਕ ਹੈ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਪਰਮਿਸ਼ਨ ਚਾਹੀਦੀ ਹੈ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਦੱਸ ਸਕਦੇ ਹਾਂ ਯੈਸ ਬਿਕੋਜ਼ ਇਹ ਬਿਲੋ ਦਾ ਬੈਠ ਜਾਏਗੀ ਕਈਆਂ ਦੇ ਲਈ ਅਨਕੰਫਰਟੇਬਲ ਹੋ ਸਕਦੀ ਹੈ ਸੋ ਮੈਨੂੰ ਪਰਮਿਸ਼ਨ ਦੇ ਦਿਓ ਆਈ ਹੈਵ ਅਦਰ ਜੋਕਸ ਉਹ ਵੀ ਮੈਂ ਮਾਰ ਸਕਦਾ ਉਹ ਵੀ ਮੇਰੀ ਐਸਾ
ਚੱਲ ਆ ਤਾਂ ਕਰ
ਠੀਕ ਹੈ ਬਸ ਸਰ ਦਾ ਅਪਰੂਵਲ ਮਿਲ ਗਿਆ
ਮਾੜਾ ਮੋਟਾ ਕਰ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਪਤਾ ਲੱਗੇ ਤੂੰ ਆਇਆ
ਉਹ ਲੱਗ ਗਿਆ
Sometimes I've seen like with the crowd work, it gets awkward too. Like it's like you're.
It's
in a
always gonna
spot.
be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you have to find your way out of that spot.
So how you?
Still like.
Yeah.
It's happened to me. Like I was doing a show where I was talking to this guy who was Arab, and he was dating this girl, and it was getting awkward. Then I had to like flip it to something else, and I finished it. And then the other thing too is like, you don't want to talk to someone too long because then the rest of the crowd is like, what about me? Or they're like, you know,
why
like,
you talking to that
yeah,
person?
why you talking to that person's a loser? Like, I'm a loser too, talk to me. Right? Or I'm not a loser, but like, talk to me. But you know, the crowd work, I always like start off asking them, like, what part of India are you from? Where are you from? Like, are you Punjabi? And then that gets people kind of excited.
Yeah. And then the other part is like you have to feel when it doesn't work. You have to feel the feeling of it not working.
Oh, I feel that a lot.
Right.
It's not like, I guess I feel it, but then I still have to move forward.
Yeah, exactly. Still
Right?
moving forward with that feeling.
Yeah.
Sometimes we feel that and we're like, okay, let's go back. Instead of going back, you have to go forward.
Or just be honest with the audience and be like, oh, that wasn't a good
Yeah,
that wasn't
exactly.
a good thing I said.
Exactly.
And start laughing.
Yeah, don't do Riyaz Chima. Like, why aren't you clapping? Like, why aren't you?
Like, one thing I love about the Hinglish-Pinglish shows is that I noticed that you can ask them to applaud and they will. I don't know why they're going to do it. For no reason. They'll start applauding because you ask them. And then I'm like, why am I even doing stuff here?
They love applauding to jokes as well.
Yeah.
When you do a good joke, they start clapping. You're like, wow, I didn't even ask for it and it just happened.
एक बार सब अपने लिए जोरदार तालियां एंड संदीप आदि के लिए प्लीज जोरदार तालियां हो जाए क्योंकि जो भी हो रहा है ना उनके लिए कर
Yo, what's up? It's Azfar. I need you to come check out the hottest English-Pinglish comedy show.
ਆਜੋ ਸਾਰੇ ਰਲ ਕੇ ਹੱਸਾਂਗੇ ਖੇਡਾਂਗੇ ਨੱਚਾਂਗੇ ਟੱਪਾਂਗੇ ਜੋ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਕਰਨਾ
at the Mississauga Fringe Festival.
ਆਜੋ